Our assignment was to assess the entrepreneurial ecosystem for Union County by looking at the 4 counties in the region of Umitilla, Union, Morrow, and Baker. The objective of our research was to assess and compare the different counties of Eastern Oregon together based on their size, types of employment, and advantages in that each county has. We then took the assessment and came up with the idea that we believe what we can do to make the entrepreneurial ecosystem of the eastern side of the state better. Each county has relatively low population compared to the rest of the state. The education level is also low in comparison to the rest of the state, although there are several colleges and universities in these regions. There is a low graduate retention. It appears people graduate from these colleges and move to the metropolitan area for work. This signals there are few jobs available for college graduates in Eastern Oregon. When looking at each county in comparison, you can see that most of them share the same industries for the top 5 industries of each county. Healthcare, social services is a major industry in the eastern side of Oregon and employs many people. As expected, each county has different top employers that have a large impact on the economy of Eastern Oregon. Some of the bigger employers on the side of the state are, of course, Eastern Oregon University in Union County, along with the Wild Horse Resort and Casino for Umitilla County. In 3 of the 4 counties, office administrative support is the highest type of work, followed by management. When it comes to Eastern Oregon, one problem we observe is the fact that we don't have many high populated areas compared to the western side of the state. The amount of people per square mile when average between Umitilla, Baker, Morrow, and Union counties is only 12 people per square mile. This is ranked between low and very low for the counties of Oregon. The reason for this is because of how many large acreage farms there are on the eastern side of the state. For example, in Morrow County, the average size of a farm there is almost 3,000 acres. With farms this big that take up so much space, the density of people in this region is very low. Due to the lack of demands in Eastern Oregon, it has negatively affected multiple things in the area, one of which being the price of their houses. The average house value between the 4 counties in Eastern Oregon is $165,035. This is only equal to 57% of the average value of a house in the entire state of Oregon, which is $287,100. A major advantage that Eastern Oregon has is the fact that they have a lot of room to expand and create new businesses in the area. An example of this would be the Port of Morrow, which is basically a big metro center where companies can come and build their facilities while facing little restrictions from zoning regulations, building regulations, etc. The Port of Morrow's 3 different parks have accommodations for all different types of businesses. And with the increase in new business comes an increase in population and higher demand for jobs in that area. When more people enter the area, the economy in that area will also begin to rise, creating a better market for things like houses. Entrepreneurial ecosystem. When looking at the ecosystem resources, we will look at the 6 different domains of an entrepreneurial ecosystem. These 6 domains consist of human capital, finance, culture, policy and leadership, markets, and supports. The first domain is human capital. Eastern Oregon has 4 educational schools with Eastern Oregon University, Blue Mountain Community College, Central Oregon Community College, and OSU Cascades. These schools provide an educated workforce. OSU Cascades has an innovation collab and startup checklist. COCC has a small business development center. Union County has an Eastern Oregon University in La Grande and Blue Mountain Community College with several campuses in the county. However, the number of people over age 25 with college degrees in this region is only 10.15% compared to the Oregon average of 30.07%. and U.S. average of 29.28%. With only one-third the number of higher educated folks, there's a shortage of skilled labor. The four counties of Union, Umitilla, Morrow, and Baker have a combined population of only 130,427, with the vast majority in Umitilla County, in Pendleton, and Hermiston. Union's county largest city by far is LeGrand, which the neighboring island city comprises only 14,000 people. Financial support can come in many forms such as microloans, angel investors, small business loans, zero-stage venture capital, private equity firms, and crowdfunding. There are many venture capital funds and investors in Oregon, especially in Portland and Bend. There is not much located in Union County, so any entrepreneur will need to travel to Portland or Bend to meet with investors. Some of the venture capital financial supports come from the Hatch Oregon, Foundry Group, Smart Forest Ventures, and Rogue Venture Partners. Foundry Group focuses on early-stage technology investments. Hatch Oregon is a brand new economic engine for growing community capital. It's a result of the work of Hatch Innovation, the nonprofit that pushed through Oregon's new law enabling community investing. Their team of educators and experts engage with local community leaders to build the missing infrastructure needed to accelerate community and economic development. Smart Forest Ventures is an early-stage venture capital firm targeting the best new technology companies in the Pacific Northwest. Was formed in 2000 to develop successful, fast-growth companies by providing capital as well as expertise and mentoring. Rogue Venture Partner is committed to increasing Oregon's entrepreneurial footprint through committed, sustainable investment in new business and growing enterprises. The culture of Eastern Oregon celebrates its pioneering heritage in the wide open spaces. Any entrepreneur with a can-do spirit can make a huge impact on the region by starting their business here. There are vast recreational opportunities here with the Blue Mountains to the west and the Eagle Cap Wilderness to the east, the Grand Ronde River and Mighty Columbia River and many small town festivals. The prominent industries are educational services, healthcare, social assistance, 27.75%. An entrepreneur or small business startup could be well served to partner with EOU and BNCC to find higher educated employees. The LeGrand Urban Renewal Zone annual report spotlights several success stories such as a renovated home to become a hotel, the renovated Cap building to become several businesses, and a renovated property to become a bistro. The region can attract more entrepreneurs and small businesses by touting success stories that they have already had. The four chambers of commerce for Union, Umitilla, Morrow, and Baker are ready to assist small businesses. OSU Cascade has an entrepreneurial career development center. LeGrand has an urban renewal district and plan with another $10 million to invest creating high-quality family wage jobs, revitalizing downtown, retail development including greater services for travelers on I-84, housing, transportation, and community facilities. All these efforts in LeGrand will help attract businesses. Business can find markets for their products and services in Eastern Oregon in several ways. Software and technology industries can serve customers anywhere online and based in the region. OMEP assists businesses in a variety of ways as a consulting group. They help them refine their products and marketing, improve their online presence, and help them understand the marketability of their product or service. Oregon Entrepreneurs Network assists entrepreneurs. Palo Alto Software offers software and advising on a business planning. Their software has a monthly fee and helps clients generate business plans, create a profile, create SWOT analysis, identify core competencies, show capital needed in use for additional capital, and organizes other vital company information to help businesses focus on their competitive advantage. Palo Alto Software also plays a role in the community in sponsoring entrepreneurship innovation events such as the Willamette Angels Conference. Any new business is going to need to find early customers such as early adopters for proof of concept and provide first reviews. The ecosystem supports include Eastern Oregon Ventures is a nonprofit established by Wilson Zare. The organization will partner with the EOU Entrepreneurs Club in attracting entrepreneurs and connecting them with resources, education, and financing for start of business. The organization will be working on gaining traction in the near future. There is a decent level of support in the region with banks, business law attorneys, and the Port of Morrow Economic Zone. LeGrand has 18 law offices, 5 CPA offices, 19 insurance agencies. Opportunity Knox serves Central Oregon with mentors and advisors. Economic Development for Central Oregon serves Central Oregon by specializing in helping start new businesses in Central Oregon. They provide mentorship and advisement stable of experts. Washington Federal Bank is the closest to a local bank in the region. They offer small business loans. Corey Larbark, attorney, is a local business law attorney. Clean water, economical power, easy transportation, advanced accommodations, modern docks, and lots of room to grow, the Port of Morrow offers all the benefits of large metro centers without the challenges industry can face in more urban areas. The port serves the industrial community by continually developing in 3 industrial parks and offers assistance with financial services. Connections to the local labor markets are also provided. We have identified a number of ways to fill the entrepreneurial ecosystem gaps. Tax incentives for industrial companies and economic zones in Eastern Oregon will help the community immensely. Establishing an economic zone near the airport in Union County will allow the county to establish a port. Distribution companies and warehouses could take advantage of the interstate, rail system, and air travel. Developing the airport to allow commercial travel would increase the likelihood of white-collar companies setting up locations in Eastern Oregon in the long run. Encouraging offices to locate in Eastern Oregon would help increase the education level in the region, and this would give more college graduates the opportunity to stay local. There isn't much preventing offices from locating in Eastern Oregon aside from access to talented and educated workers and local commercial airports. These can be incorporated into the region's long-term objectives. Eastern Oregon has a huge agriculture sector. This can be emphasized to attract food processing and food research companies to the area. These businesses can employ both highly and less educated citizens. Incentives should be given to distribution centers to locate in Eastern Oregon through this I-84 corridor. There is a lot of quick access to rural Oregon. This could prove to be efficient for companies needing to supply stores in rural Oregon, and it would add employment opportunities to the region, including jobs for college graduates. Union County should partner with EOU to find ways to keep college graduates in town by promoting internships with local professional businesses such as corporate offices, law firms, medical and dental offices, banking, insurance, high-tech, and accounting. Rick Miller, co-founder of Rogue Venture Partners, suggests promoting public and private joint ventures to allow large companies to inhabit Eastern Oregon. The public sector should offer incentives and adequate land zoning for large employers to operate in Eastern Oregon. This could boost the economy and provide employment opportunities. These ventures could also be through Eastern Oregon University, helping large businesses come and supply them in educated labor from the university. Having entrepreneurs support one another is a key component of an entrepreneurial ecosystem. Businesses should offer free or cheap advertising for other businesses within the area. These informal partnerships can help the entire ecosystem thrive. These types of relationships can be gained through community events such as Pub Talks sponsored by the Eastern Oregon University Entrepreneurs Club. Union County has potential to be travel and tourism destination. They should showcase recreational, dining, shopping, and other activities at travel centers such as rest areas on I-84, at gas stations, at grocery stores, and of course, at short-term lodging. like hotels, motels. We thank you for your time and interest in the opportunity to provide research into the improving the local economy of Union County. With your thoughtful and visionary leadership, this region is primed to grow and succeed in the new world economy where employers and employees are not bound to urban centers.